In this video, I'm going to tell you how I painted this RT02 Rogue Trader era Ork. Good afternoon everybody, and in this video I'm going to tell you how I painted this RT02 Rogue Trader era Ork from 1987 or 1988, I can't quite remember which. I've had a few people ask me how I did the skin tones, which I've tried to replicate from the box art over there. And I have to admit, it took a little trial and error, so let's walk you through. So to start with, I used Vallejo Surface Primer to prime the model, and then we did a zenithal highlight, or pre-shade of Vallejo Model Color White from the top down, and then we were on to the skin. And I've used these two colours to make my basic skin tone, which is Vallejo Model Color Light Green and Vallejo Model Color Flat Yellow, at a ratio of 4 parts yellow, 1 part green for the base coat. Sounds like a lot of yellow, but the green really does have a lot of potency to it in the mix. As you can see, is kind of a yellowy tone, but it's definitely green. And then we shaded the green with my Citadel shade, Coelia green shade, and then reapplied the skin tone with the previous mentioned mix, and then added slightly more Vallejo Model Yellow to the mix for the highlights, giving you that nice pale green there. For the rags and clothes, we used Vallejo Model Color Beige, and that was shaded with Agrax Earth Shade, and then just a little Vallejo Model Color White added to the beige for the highlights. It really was that simple. So after the beige parts were done, we then concentrated on the metal parts like the chainmail around the outside and his weapon, things like that. And they were painted very simply again with Vallejo Model Air Gunmetal, shaded down with Citadel Nuln Oil, everyone's favourite shade, and then finally just highlighted again with Vallejo Model Air Chrome. And then, as you can see, he has a golden wristband and a golden hat, and for that, very simply, Citadel Base Retributor armor. I love this gold, it covers really well. That was shaded down again with Agrax Earth Shade, and then the highlights were just the gold with this Vallejo Model Air Chrome applied. At that point, we've nearly finished the Ork, apart from his lip there. The old Orks, as you can see on the box art over there, the old Orks don't have a different coloured lip, but I thought it would be interesting, so I literally used some Vallejo Model Color Pink. It's a lovely colour, this one. And then finally, for the blood effects on his weapon there, we've used Coagulated Blood by Green Stuff World. This is brilliant, this stuff. Can't recommend it enough for your blood effects. And after that, we just did a 1980s themed base, which I'll have to show you how I did in another video. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, then please be sure to like and subscribe, or even leave a comment. I always try my best to reply to them all. You can even now support the channel by joining the Patreon page. details of which are in the description below. Thank you again for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.